What if you went into work one day to find out that your company was now working with a drug cartel? They use slave labor, take what they want by force, and kill anyone who disagrees with them. You know all about them and the bad things they do because you used to fight them. But now you're working for them. So what do? Stay or go? That's exactly the dilemma facing Theron Shawn if he's working with an alliance that has aligned with or joined the Empire. We can even toss in the Republic Saboteur here if Theron happens to know about it. And so far, he's decided to stay. But should he stay? Well, in my personal opinion, no, he should not. In fact, I think he should have turned on a dark side PC during the Traitor arc, because remaining with an Empire-aligned alliance and commander seems at odds with Theron's character. He should be on the Odessen terminal so he can be used for crafting and heroics and other MMO stuff. But, like Admiral Ego, he should be gone from the alliance. I haven't read the novels or the comics, so if there's something in there that people think might incline Theron to switch allegiances to the Empire despite having fought against them and the things they stand for many years, then please feel free to let me know. But from what we see of him in the game, he's not a good fit for the Empire. He's hostile to the Empire and its tactics at almost every turn. He's unabashedly distrustful of Mara on Yavin 4 and vehemently opposed to Lana's plan to experiment on Master Suro at the end of Ziost. If you help Kaleo blow up the Spire on Zakul, killing many civilians during Chapter 10 of Knights of the Fallen Empire, he agrees with Koth that some victories aren't worth the cost. He's angry if you try to shoot down Arkan and Sinya at the end of Chapter 16 of Knights of the Fallen Empire. During Chapter 1 of Knights of the Eternal Throne, he wants to save as many people on Voss as possible, not something usually associated with Imperial tactics. Then, on Iyakath, he outright disapproves of siding with the Empire. And once you officially align with the Empire in Jedi Under Siege, he seems uncomfortable with the whole idea and wants the PC to assure him that they don't want to destroy the Republic entirely, they just want to win the war. So by now he should know that for the Empire, winning the war means destroying the Republic. And when that becomes obvious, when the Empire bombs civilians on Corellia during the attack on the Meridian Complex, he gets angry and storms off. Or if you happen to be playing a Republic Saboteur, he's very depressed and distressed at the Republic's mounting losses. And yet, despite everything I just said, he stays. And we're not given a particularly good explanation as to why. So far at least, BioWare has chosen to leave it up to us to speculate. So speculate we shall. We can argue that during the Knights of expansions, he wants to fight Zakul, and in that case, the Alliance is pretty much the only game in town, despite whoever may be in command. Once the Eternal Empire is defeated, however, his decision to remain with an Empire-aligned commander, regardless of whether they are light side or dark side, is a little more difficult to justify. He could be in a romance with the commander, so hey, why let a few war crimes stand in the way of true love, right? He does tell a romance commander that he will do anything to protect them, after all. It's not the most admirable of reasons, but it wouldn't be the first time in real life or fiction when someone compromised their beliefs to maintain a romantic relationship, and characters aren't required to have admirable reasons to do things, just plausible ones. And this one works if he happens to be in a romance with the commander. We can probably extend this explanation to a particularly close friendship as well, but Theron sticks around even if the commander has never shown him anything but contempt from the time they met. So we're gonna need a more general explanation too, one that doesn't require a deep personal connection to the commander. So let's take a look at Theron's life if the Alliance has sided with the Empire, and see if we can find one. Jace Malcolm, his father and Supreme Commander of the Republic, is dead, killed on Iyakath mostly by his own stupidity, but it's likely the Republic doesn't see it that way. After all, the Alliance had sided with the Empire and was openly fighting the Republic, and Theron was there helping them do so. So maybe he's burned too many bridges to return to the Republic, or at least he thinks so. As such, he sticks with the Alliance because he has nowhere else to go. Or maybe he's become disillusioned with the Republic and decided it's no better than the Empire. There are a couple of instances in the game that might support this. On Iyakath, he angrily defends his decision to stand by an Empire-siding alliance by saying that he fights for peace, implying that the Republic does not. And there's Suresh. There is always Suresh. She's corrupt, she's a warmonger, she tried to take over the Alliance. When the commander deals with her, Theron can barely contain his glee. This, even if the punishment is summary execution. So maybe he's looked at all of this and decided that the Republic is just as corrupt as the Empire, and just as much to blame for all of the wars that have afflicted the galaxy over the centuries. And if both sides are equal, it doesn't matter who wins the war. He can stay with the Alliance and help the Empire win, and there'll be peace. I disagree with this line of reasoning, but again, characters are allowed to make flawed decisions. Even so, there's really not enough evidence in the game for this explanation to be truly believable. We need some kind of arc where we see Theron becoming more and more unhappy with the Republic and increasingly willing willing to do whatever it takes, no matter how ruthless, to ensure peace. And we just haven't got that. There is another reason he might stay with an Empire-aligned alliance, however, and this one I could be on board with. He stays because he's uniquely placed to spy on the Empire. Through the Alliance commander, he's privy to all their plans and can feed them back to the Republic. This explanation requires the least work from BioWare and allows Theron to remain in character, at least if we exclude romance. If there's a romance involved, I fully would expect that to be the reason he stays. The one problem with him being a spy, however, is that we've seen no evidence of it. The Empire's plans haven't leaked or been thwarted even in a minor way, and Theron continues to have the complete trust of our Empire-aligned alliance commanders. So if he suddenly turns out to be a spy, it's going to make our characters look like idiots again. And while we can't put it past BioWare to do that, I'll certainly complain if they do. But I doubt I'll ever have to worry about it. I don't think BioWare will ever answer the question at this point, and if they do, it won't be in such a way that has Theron turning on the PC yet again. So what do you guys think? How do you explain Theron sticking around with an alliance aligned with the Empire? Do you have a reason I didn't think of? Let us know in the comments. Like and subscribe for more videos like this one. And as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.